What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Roman, aka Allfires. I definitely saw the myriad of comments on social media over the last couple of days as people have been covering this latest scoop from Daniel RPK that not only are we getting multiple variants of Doctor Doom, but we'll also be seeing a female variant. But that's where we have to back up to 10 months ago and coming from a different scoop, but the exact same industry insider indicating a huge actress had signed on for Avengers Doomsday in a mystery role as she was not part of the MCU prior. Well, today, interestingly enough, those two scoops may be intersecting with this latest update that apparently Marvel Studios has cast one of, if not the main, female Doctor Doom. We're breaking it all down, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button. Thanks to everyone who's been subbing lately and helped grow the channel. You guys are amazing. We're growing again at an insane rate. Probably has a lot to do with the Doomsday hype. Still, if you've been rocking with us for a while, or it's your first time watching us, analytics indicate still half of you haven't subbed yet, which is totally cool. I would just kindly invite you to do so. It's the number one thing you can do to support us, plus it'll enter you for the giveaways. All you gotta do be sub, leave a comment, stick around at the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so today's latest scoop actually broke yesterday from the industry insider editorial Small Screen Co. They've been around for a long time. They have gotten some things right. No scooper has gotten everything right. Take that as you will, and remember to take everything that doesn't come from Marvel Studios with a grain of salt. They broke yesterday that Ana de Armas has in fact been cast as a female variant of Doctor Doom. Now, as we mentioned during the prologue, it was Daniel RPK only days ago that indicated female Doctor Doom variants would be present in Avengers Doomsday. And then 10 months ago, in a completely separate scoop, Daniel RPK indicated that Ana de Armas had signed on with Marvel Studios and the Russos to play a mystery role in Avengers Doomsday. Now, I got quite a bit I want to say about this, both about the casting of female Doctor Doom variants, what it means for Doctor Doom, and Robert Downey Jr. specifically being the prime Doom. But first, I want to back up and say, I know there's a lot of skepticism, which is rightfully so when it comes to these online scoops, but when it comes to Marvel Studios castings, the longer a name sticks around, we usually end up getting them leaked out before they get confirmed. Shoot, we knew the whole Fantastic Four cast, granted, after a year of guesses with a ton of different names, some of which have come out to confirm they were in talks, but we knew that Fantastic Four cast for about 3 or 4 months before Marvel Studios put them on stage. All I'm trying to say here is that we generally do get the castings leaked out early, and it's the names that stick around. Right now, Ana de Armas' name has stuck around, much to my surprise, as it feels like they have enough characters they have to get through and focus on. I am a little shocked they are introducing brand new characters with huge actors we haven't met before, but possibly to play variants is what we said in that scoop from 10 months ago, and here we have it confirmed. It's not just a variant, but a variant of Doctor Doom. Now, the main takeaway from a video a couple of days ago in my own head, as well as I was talking to you guys, was basically this. How much money did they pay Robert Downey Jr. again? Oh, right, $150 million, more than it takes to make some of these movies. And why did they pay that to him? Oh, right, because they wanted him to come back and play Doctor Doom. It is so hard for me to wrap my head around them spending time with multiple variants and giving them extended screen time and dialogue. Compare it to Thanos' run-up, who really didn't have much of an introduction at all, but still had way more appearances and screen time. All we've seen is Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom's cloak. You're telling me that without any run-up in appearances like Thanos got, having to go over all of Doctor Doom's history during Avengers Doomsday, that there's time for them to explore multiple variants and give extended screen time, extended dialogue to an actor like Ana de Armas playing a variant of Doctor Doom if she's not got anything to do with the plot. Now, there's two schools of thought here. One is that they're simply doing a Council of Dooms like they did a Council of Kangs, like there's a Council of Reed Richards, but to me that is simply so played out, and I don't think they'll want to invoke that basically one-to-one comparison that they will not be able to avoid with the Council of Kangs that just mysteriously went away because, well, the TVA is on it. The other school of thought would be, well, they're just going to have a montage of other Doctor Dooms being defeated, or the history of Doctor Dooms across the multiverse where we may see crazy variants. They did something like this in The Flash. It's not any screen time. It's not really them having extended dialogue or having a part of the plot. They're just used as an example during the plot to explain where and how our Doctor Doom has acted across the multiverse. Maybe. But man, casting Ana de Armas in that role makes it feel like she would have a lot more to do than just show up as a quick blip on a screen talking about previous Doctor Dooms, which really has me wondering, are we about to see Doom variants competing for power? Is there enough time in a film like Avengers Doomsday that has so much to establish and accomplish during it? Some of these characters, most of these characters, haven't even met in the 616, let alone meeting characters from, say, the 10,005 or the 828. Well, presumably they have now, based on the post-credit scene for the Fantastic Four, but what I mean is there are a lot of introductions, there's a lot of who's who and what's what to be explained on screen that doesn't include Doctor Doom. Now you're going to introduce Doctor Doom variants, and I guess maybe we should have seen this coming from the very beginning of the Multiverse saga. Loki Season 1 set a precedent. There are infinite versions across the multiverse, some which look like our versions, some which don't, which may end up being the easy explainer for why Doctor Doom happens to look like Tony Stark, and he's simply using it to his advantage, which I refuse to believe they're going to undercut something as monumental as that by making it that insignificant. But speaking of significance, in a final thought, what if we split it down the middle? What if it ends up being sort of variants that are all gathered together for one scene, but they don't have much in the way of dialogue or actual agency? I would say something akin to how they lined up the obviously absent members of the Illuminati one by one and green screened them all together to fight Wanda. We're not going to pick apart that scene, but the point I'm making is that, you know, in the greater plot of that film, they showed up as variants. Oh, look who it is. It's his character. And it could be a lot of that they're trying to do with cameos. Again, this is leading up to Secret Wars. There is supposed to be a battle world. There are infinite variants. So we maybe shouldn't be shocked if they're going to go into the variants of it all, including the variants of Doctor Doom. To me, it feels too much like a rehashing of what we just saw with Kang. We get it. We've been watching the Multiverse saga, but if it's story driven and it makes sense, and they want to use variants of Doom to either A, establish him as Doom Prime and how he's taken out all the other Dooms, or B, use it to establish that Dooms across the multiverse are all tied to this tragic plight of trying to put together their own version of reality in order to rule over it, even though we don't know that that's exactly his motivation yet. It's easy to guess where this all goes, and so variants galore. Who knows what we're going to see in Avengers Secret Wars. I'm certainly for it. It definitely would make for some very interesting future casting announcements, to say the least. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below about any and all of this. Yes, I have seen the comments about female Doctor Doom. I get it. Just relax. All right, let's not go having a bad time already. All right, we got a year until the movie comes out. Let's all chill out. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. All right, still giving away PS5s. We're also going to give away some tickets to Fire and Ash we already have in order to go see the Doomsday trailer in all its glory in theaters. If you want to be entered to win or for any of the future giveaways, all you got to do, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. Make sure to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on to keep up with the videos. And of course, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name is Michael Roman. You can find me over on Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can find me on all other platforms with original music under the name All Fires. You can catch All Fires live this weekend on November 15th in Tampa. There's a link down to tickets in the description. There are a couple left. You can also catch us live in Atlanta, just announced on December 5th. We'll have a ticket link going for that shortly. Thank you so much for your support here at the channel, though. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.